South Bay Families Connected. He was kind and loving. He always looked out for the underdog. If there was ever anybody on one of his sports teams that was struggling, he'd be the one to, help them. And I look at that kid and I go, how did you get where you got? I don't understand how this happened. It shouldn't have happened. Should not have happened. This kid should be married now. He should have a family and a career. All the things that you think are going to happen when you have a baby. And all of a sudden, drugs change that so completely and take all of it away. It's all gone. He was a risk taker. He always pushed the envelope. He was the one that would skate harder, faster. When we would take him snowboarding, he would go down the mountain first, head first practically, and fall down and get up and keep going. Nothing seemed to stop him. He was incredibly intelligent. He was in the GATE program at school, the gifted program. He was very talented at almost every sport that he tried. It was weekend volleyball tournaments and basketball games and Little League and everything, just a normal, very normal family. One of our rules was we had dinner together every night and breakfast together every morning. That was just very important to us, is that family time around the table to say, how was your day? What did you do? What were you involved in? And everybody enjoyed, the whole family enjoyed that time together. Probably high school was the time that I noticed things were starting to get off track. He was caught smoking pot in a car off of campus. He also dropped off the football team. I looked around my neighborhood and I thought, everybody's got a great family here. Everything is fine. Nothing is wrong with their family. What's wrong in my home? Why is my family having this problem? I was so ashamed. I was so embarrassed. Drug addiction or this kind of problem, even with just pot smoking, is something that you don't want to air your dirty laundry, because then people go, what's wrong with them? Why do they have this problem in their home? Are they not good parents? The biggest change was when he had a car accident. He had back pain after that, and I took him to a doctor, an orthopedic doctor, to find out what was wrong. And they started him on medications, on pain medication, Oxycontin, oxycodone. I should have, before he turned 18, interceded and done something to send him to some sort of treatment program. I think that my shame and my embarrassment prevented me from really going and sounding the alarm and asking for help. So Justin tried going to college out of state at a major university. That did not last long. I had no idea that Justin could be involved in something like heroin. At that point, as a parent, it's like a kick in the gut, because you don't know what you're dealing with here. This is really serious, and it had really escalated very, very quickly. And I just knew at that time I felt so hopeless and so helpless. I didn't know where to go. I had no clue what to do. This was totally out of my realm as far as what to deal with. I just realized that I had begged him for years. I had pleaded with him. I had tried rewarding him. I tried threatening him. I tried everything. So I finally told him, I'm done. I am done. I love you. I support you. I'll pay for rehab. But I will not set you up in an apartment. I will not get you grocery cards. I will not get you bus passes. When you're ready, if you decide you want to do something about this problem, then it's got to come from you, not from me. This child, Justin, was 6'6", 240 pounds. He weightlifted. He was just a gorgeous specimen. This boy now had hepatitis. His teeth were rotting out. He had beaten his body up to the point where we would look at him and we'd go, where has Justin gone? I didn't understand how in the world this kid from a great family that had everything going for him, I couldn't even conceive of how that could happen. They always say you reach rock bottom. Well, where was it for Justin? We went to see him because he had been beaten up. He had been stabbed in the back with a knife, and he had been beaten with a baseball bat. He called us like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and we said, Justin, we'll be there as quick as we can in the morning. So we got up early in the morning and went down, and he was still sitting in the He was still in the lobby of the hospital, cold and wet and not in good shape. And he had planned to go to rehab the next day. So my husband and I got a hotel room for him and some groceries and a little pay-as-you-go cell phone. And I wrote him a note and I left it on the table in the hotel room. I took his shoes off and we covered him up and we left him. But he never got up out of the bed. And he was supposed to go into the program the next day and he never made it. It can happen to anyone. I think parents have to listen to their guts. I don't think I did. If you think that there's a problem, suspect there's a problem, then you need to trust your gut and say, there's a problem. Now what do I do to handle it? And for parents to understand that once their child hits 18, they have no recourse. They cannot force their child into rehab. They can't force them to do anything because they're an adult. So if you're going to do something, if you're going to be proactive, do it before they turn 18. Go ahead and have them be pissed off at you, basically. Being their best friend doesn't help them at all. They got plenty of those. You need to be a really good parent and you need to be willing to have them upset with you and so angry at you that they say they're never going to talk to you again. And you go, that's okay. That's all right. Fine. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want my son to be upset with me. I trusted that he would probably come out of it just fine. And the hole got deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper over the years. So you need to just assume that there's a problem and go ahead and try and fix it.
South Bay Families Connected.